And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Hauser, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
You look at Flagg, and I can see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date on the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
Harris finds Smith. And it's all tied up. Smith's got 12 points. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Down low. And there's Simmons on the assist by Murray.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Picked by Smith. Out to Harris. Smith outside. Harris against Johnson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Rejected by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Denver, Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. Strawler comes in for Porter Jr. And Jeffries subbed in for Simmons. Murray inside. He's guarded by Irving. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray. Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
The Nuggets lead by 7. Oh, he picked him clean. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Simmons is checked in for Johnson. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Pass to Flagg. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. On the wing, MP. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. No good there. The Nuggets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Outside Simmons. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter. And so we wrap up the first half. It's Denver up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
As the reigning three-point expert here on the set, Ernie, I can officially verify any of those guys could win it. Deep pool this year.
Wait. What makes you the expert?
Because I was in the three-point contest. You know that, right?
Oh, that's right. I was there.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Denver Nuggets.
Bench mob.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Allen. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Jeffries in at the shooting guard position. The Nuggets lead by 5. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Irving. From 13. Goes back up. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, not today, says MP. His timing on that block was really on point.
Here's Gordon. Still no points. Gordon with a screen on Irving. 5 to shoot from deep. Jokic.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level.
Yeah, B.A. They felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back to you guys.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And here they go. And MP with a basket on the assist by Flag. Smith's got 18 points in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
It's Jokic, high post. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, Jokic very strong and very crafty, absorbing the contact.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
From deep, MP. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Jeffries, guarded by Marshall. Jeffries, the pass to Jokic. Here's Strawler, lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 11. Davis, a screen. Shot to stop the run. And he buries the triple.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Harris is checked in for the Mavericks. Denver moving it around. Davis against Gordon. Pass to Jeffries. Here's Strawler. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. Strawler's got 12 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Irving, the pass to Smith. Harris a screen. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A three-point opportunity here. And Denver will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Juzang comes in for Strawther. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Jeffries. And Simmons is subbed in for Murray. Here's Simmons. Here's Jokic. Mavericks with a rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Simmons, the pass to Jokic, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul so far. So both teams making some changes here. 52 seconds left in the third. Now Simmons, right now averaging 5.5 a game. From 7, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
Newton, he's checked in for Irving. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Pass to Jackson Davis. From deep, MP. Sure, from three-point range. MP's got 27.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Here's Juzang. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. Pass to Najee. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith outside. Pulls up on the wing. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Nuggets on top, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah.
Smith, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Harris. And Irving is subbed in for Houston. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Ben Simmons. Aaron Gordon comes in for Johnson. Strawther's checked in for Juzang. And Jeffries subbed in for Porter Jr. A pair of first overall picks of the front court. Flagg and Davis. Then it's MP. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Irving. Smith outside. Now Irving. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Now Smith. Clock at 4. Jokic with a rebound. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 4. Banks it home. Big shot.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
1:49 left in the fourth. Now Jokic from 13. Oh, it's off target.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Davis, a screen. Smith with it. Checked by Gordon. Davis. Oh, Davis feasting inside.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's MP. Here's Flagg. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Great great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
For Denver, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. That misses. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Davis with a screen on Jokic. Now Davis. Oh, wow! Look out! Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Smith. The Mavericks take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now
you were dropping dimes, your teammates were making shots.
I love days like this. It's easy to play when everyone...
Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom.
MP.
Thank you. All right, when you look at the games you highlighted as crucial to your so-called all-star candidacy, more often than not, you failed to accomplish the goals that you set for yourself. Now, please tell me, why do you think that is? Because we all would love to know.
Xander, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. You got a fun theme for us? You got to finish the season strong.
Definitely. Start rolling. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce that an MVP should be able to drag any group of guys to 500.
couple of games. Or running out without a extended arm. We'll work on stinkers too.
Let's all dive back in and figure out
going over the top and close out. Great. Under and dribbling to make sure they
feel good for tomorrow, right?
Can we move it to later this week? Tomorrow is terrible.
At a weekly focus. Later in the week is dicey for me. I could maybe do for next Thursday or on the road focus. Friday? Right, great for me. What's the idea here? We already have.
So what are you guys doing right now?
No more waiting to listen. Talking to you. Trying to figure out when we're going to schedule time on all of them.
Like those kicks, MP?
Can I give you that? Stop! What's weird? This is your birthday piece? Your birthday piece? Yes. I didn't. What? I did not see that. I go over. I'm doing everything I normally do to go in. So now the legend things, the limit of my club record, I read one churches. This was a day I organized the kitchen, I put another set of mushrooms in the bench in the bottom of the kitchen. They just have a bottle with pink stuff in it, like spit out a starfish or something. I mean, like pink. Like, you know, awesome. Do that shit.
Don't you know I'm
Leave out the fridge. Everything needs to be clean for the rest of it.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Dallas, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Houston, 10 games behind.
Right now for Dallas, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year, and they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
Now, we'll look at Dallas' starting lineup. In its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Then there's Irving. Then it's MP. And it's Marshall in at the 2 spot. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's Shepherd in at the 1. And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, we'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there. I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Buckle in, folks. This will be some kind of ride. And we thank you for the report. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, I miss having those young legs. MP taking full advantage in transition.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
Shepherd, that's good.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepherd's got a shot from all over the floor.
Irving passes to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
So it's the Mavericks now after the Rockets pick up 3. And they double up MP. Stolen by Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with him. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 7. MP's shot is good. MP's got 12 points in the game.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Smith for 3. Rebound by Smith. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Miami Heat. And the dunk by MP.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now here's Durant, coming off a solid outing against Miami. It's deflected. And pushing it up is Dallas. The Mavericks again in transition. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Davis kicks to Smith. Pass the flag. Dallas moving the ball around. Inside. And flag throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Richmond is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Colin Sexton in for Shepherd. Down hard! Watch out below!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. MP passes to Newton. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 21 in the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's Dallas with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
We've got Amen Thompson. Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Richmond in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Harris misses. Rockets trail by 15. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He contributed 42 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guys like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün comes in for Brooks, and Shepard subbed in for Richmond. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And here's Sexton. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up to 13 points a game. No coverage that time.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Şengün against MP. Pass to Marshall. Back to MP. Dallas, no good that time either.
After lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Eason passes to Thompson. Down low. Here's Şengün. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Şengün's got his second bucket tonight. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Making a change here. Durant's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. Mavericks leading by 8. Smith surveying the D to the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Eason. Outside Durant, pass to Eason. Now Şengün. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Outside Durant. Just 4 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Curry. The timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. MP passes to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
Outside Durant. 3 seconds left, and it's blocked. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Dallas Mavericks.
Hey, living in the paint is good living. Take it from me.
Yeah, this team doesn't settle. They're aggressive and they're physical. It's impressive to watch.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Levine is an interesting part of this discussion. He can score and he entertains the fans.
Yeah, one of the more creative dunk artists we've ever seen. Fan engagement is a must-have for any franchise. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flag in Davis. Then it's MP. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 2-guard spot. And now that we are with MP slamming it down.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Durant. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And it's off from 3-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Davis gets the screen from Smith. Davis finds MP. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 28 points for the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Back to Durant. Durant going to work inside.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
On the wing, Irving. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Thompson with it, guarded now by Marshall. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Thompson.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They led by as many as 18 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. MP kicks to Davis. MP sets the screen for Davis. 6 to shoot. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Shepard the pass to Durant. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Şengün blocked again.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you, Kevin.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. He saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old and pretty clear he should have gone higher. That's just great communication. MP already reliable in that regard.
Richmond outside. Outside, KD. Pass to Şengün. Launches a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Şengün's got 7 now in this quarter. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The three from Davis. It's rebounded by Şengün. It's trailed by 15, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith.
Substitution on the court.
And Thompson kicks to KD. Şengün. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Smith driving the lane. No good with the layup. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Durant with a wide-open look hits the three-point bomb. KD's got 10 points in the game.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
And the basket by Johnson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Richmond outside. And another three for Houston.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. And good that time.
And not relying at all on a three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Outside, KD. Thompson for 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. He's approaching 40 points. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced.
Changes. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Kevin Durant comes in for Richmond. He's Thompson in for Sexton. Then for the Mavericks, Smith checked in for Derek White. Davis comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Johnson. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Gets it to go. Down low.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight, or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
MP with the easy bucket inside.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic. Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Smith. There's the pick. Now Flag. 3. Good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Şengün. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
He gets trailed by 11. Now Smith cleans it in off the window.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
Here's Irving. Let's lose a 3. That shot no good. Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. And down goes the 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Well, when someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Great look, but it doesn't go.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Şengün. Oh, what a finish.
Nerves of steel, Mr. Şengün.
And so here is Dallas. They led by as many as 18 points, and that's an intentional foul. Now Davis, 14 feet away.
That's just remarkable defense by Durant. Shooters definitely feel his presence when he's contesting like that.
And there's the three.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
And so they foul intentionally. That's the first. That will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big time conversion there, puts them up 3.
And we got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Now a timeout called by Houston. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Here's Thompson. 17-foot shot away. Smith there for the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
You said earlier this game wasn't just...
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we got it.
Back to you, man.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Thank you.
We're not good at one.
Yeah, what?
I don't know if I want to do it today because I just transferred money. Maybe it's urgent patient playing spoon addition. Maybe obviously we need one. Maybe we can put some more. Because I already washed off the stuff, so I think they didn't figure out. Tissue, we only have one more roll left, but that should last until tomorrow. Plates, we have enough to last until tomorrow. We don't have no more spoons for them, but we can last until tomorrow. And this detergent we can last until tomorrow. So the only things we should probably do is go to Albertsons at some point to buy whatever have a grocery store that can, you have to buy the water. Like you said. You said you would. You would have to. You would like
I'm not the most knowledgeable about this, but what I do know is I have a real relationship with him, and bro, he's gonna use me as a vessel, bro, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna do it for him, bro. I don't care about the future. I don't care about that. This is not a fluke, bro. They need somebody in there like this, bro, like her as well, bro. If it wasn't for her, bro, I would not be who I am right now. And that's all my life, bro. If it wasn't for God giving me her, bro, genuinely, she changed my life. Like she changed my life. Bro, she changed my life, bro. She helped me get close to God. It's all I need. I don't need nothing else but God, bro. Genuinely. I be feeling like I'm not enough. I be feeling like I can't do nothing, bro. But all I got, bro. All I got is her, bro, right now. Like, bro, like, y'all don't get it, bro. I've been doing this for so long, I've been doing this for so long, bro. And I didn't never have God in my life, bro. So much stuff that happened that nobody know about. He took away so much stuff so that I could get here, bro. I know that.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Dallas Mavericks. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for MP.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flagg and Davis. Kyrie Irving out there with Johnson. And it's MP in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Pelicans, on the wing, it's Spears and Jones. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Here's Spears. Here's Blake. 5 on the clock. Over Irving. The shot by Blake, no good. MP scanning the floor. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Williamson with the ball for New Orleans. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question. Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's MP, and a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt Davis will be a factor tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Jones. 8 points in his last time out. Blake with the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Thank you.
Here's MP. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Here's Blake. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Blake. Here's Vucevic. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
On the wing, Irving. Here's Flagg, defended by Jones. And here's MP from outside. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Williamson against Davis. Williamson, no good.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Williamson against Smith. Davis, a screen. Smith, no good. The Pelicans lead by 3. To the inside. Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. It's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Tobias Harris checked in for the Mavericks. Houston comes in for Johnson. For three, Smith. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. MP's got 10 points.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Pass to Misi. Here's Lanier. Out to the right wing. Here's Queen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Harris finds MP. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam, baby.
Hey, little exclamation point. The Pelicans lead by 5. Pass to Lanier. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out. This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. Quarter number 2 coming up right after. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Trey Murphy, Misi out there with Fears, and it's Queen in at the 4-man position. That's the Pelicans 5.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
With the drive, and Lanier gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop.
He's checked in for Dallas. Johnson comes in for Houston. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Inside. Here's Fears. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Smith outside. Takes the three. Misi grabs the board. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive players. You've got to want to work.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Hauser, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Newton. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the wing on the left. Here's the three. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
Pass to Fears. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Smith outside. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Here's Blake. He's guarded by Irving. Vucevic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You love seeing them set that hard a screen, and boy, do they get a clean look off it.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Flag comes in for Hauser. 1:09 left to play in the first half. Back to Smith. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. There's the screen. Here's Blake. He's guarded by Irving. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Williamson for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Irving for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Pelicans ahead, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally, excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
Is it spying on me, Ernie?
We don't want to know. And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
I see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Ryan Anderson and company.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. A pair of first overall picks to the front court. Flag and Davis. Johnson is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Smith in at the 5. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He came away with 34 points, and it was fun watching him get after it on the glass as well as on defense. He was just sensational in that game. No one could stop him, and he knew it. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Boston matchup, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one, but don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
To the paint. Vukcevic, good. Vukcevic just got 5 points now this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Irving. Smith outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
How about MP using that up fake to draw the contact, earns his way to the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Fears. He's scoreless. Pass to Blake. Here's Fears. And a foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fears, covered by Johnson. He's off on the layup. The Mavericks trailing. Grant, look at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite. Oh, man. MP met him at the summit.
Here's Blake. Soft touch off the glass. Blake's got 8 points. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
And Williamson with the block.
Whoa. Zion looked like a flying fortress the way he protected the rim.
New Orleans shooting their second attempt at the... The Mavericks leading. They've got Fears. Yves Missi out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Lanier in at the 2-guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now New Orleans on the break. Up ahead. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on MP. All right, guys, let's get...
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Blake. And Davis with the block.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. 6 to shoot. Takes a three. Rebounded by Smith. And so MP will bring it up for Dallas. Takes it inside. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense. And this time it leads to a foul.
And both free throws good for MP.
Boy, in a tight game, he steps up and delivers.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Blake. He's guarded by Irving. Williamson against Davis. MP with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no. Oh, boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Here's Blake. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Blake. Jams it home!
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Johnson outside. Here's MP. They set the pick. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Jones. Here's Blake. He's guarded by Irving. It's good from beyond the arc. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Davis a screen. Smith. Williamson with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones. And the 3 misses. Smith. Getting it done inside. MP.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes calmness to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Okay, thanks, Allie. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones outside. Shoots a 3. No good from 3. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock. Huge steal coming at the perfect time. That clutch defense is something else.
Davis. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops. And that'll put him up 2. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. With the late victory, they
Not my team. I like being able to do you shit. What am I thinking of? I don't know. Like, a place? What's the silent one? Like,
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Here's a look at some of the stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Norman Powell. Edwards is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Randall. It's Beranger in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. And it's Smith, then it's Johnson, and it's Newton in at the point. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Now here's Edwards. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. Drops one in from the wing.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
And let's check in with him. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
We have MVP implications on the line tonight between MP and Anthony Edwards. And when I caught up with MP, he told me this is going to be a big test for us. We know how good Ann is, and we know how hard he competes. He knows everyone needs to be locked in.
Certainly not a matchup you can take lightly. Thanks. Edwards' shot is good.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power. Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And Beranger pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Randall against Davis. It's Edwards on the wing. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team. And with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Dallas making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Davis against Randall. To the middle. Here's Beranger. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Beranger's got his second basket.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Now Flagg. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched. in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now Powell following the miss by Julius Randle from deep.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. MP inside. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. It's taken away by Smith. Out to Harris. Puts it up. And Flag gets it to go on the assist from Tobias Harris. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch it. That momentum.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Mavericks with some changes. Houston's checked in, and it's Marshall in for Johnson. Some changes for Minnesota. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gobert. Smith with the defensive effort.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
And it's good for 2. MP's got 10 points.
A great sign for MP in his career. The ability to convert in traffic.
Hawkins with Marshall defending. Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
And it's Smith missing. Deflects the pass. Marshall finds MP. Harris a screen on McDaniel. And that one released in time, but no good. MP has been leading the charge for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Edwards has come in for Max Strus. Here is Edwards. Harris is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Smith, and it's Newton in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Up top, Edwards. Hauser defending. Back to Gobert. On the clock. Here's McDaniels. At 3 off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 3. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Good stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Mavericks trail by 5. And it's Hauser in the corner. Harris setting the pick for MP. To end the drought, and it's good off the glass. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Gobert, the screen. Edwards finds Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right through contact, MP.
Work hard by MP, going through contact there and converting.
A different look for Dallas. Flag comes in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for Sam Hauser. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Milton looking around. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards passes the Powell. And it's flagged with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Davis with a screen on McDaniel. MV dishes to Davis. Here's Smith. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
MP going to work inside.
Despite his youth, MP is showing grown man strength.
19 seconds left in the first half. Pass to McDaniels. On the wing, Milton. From outside, off the mark. Here's Smith. MP going right to the rim.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands. It just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
When I look at the Mavericks, they're holding on to that top spot, man. They're consistent and could easily win it all.
Yeah, Kenny, they've earned the Shaq stamp of approval. And, you know, I don't just give that to any team.
And now let's discuss that first half. Mavs in a tight one.
We often talk about efficiency on offense.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the big...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall out there with Powell. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Anthony Edwards. It's Beringer in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I got Bill Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph, Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Oh, a tough bucket from MP.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. come down to the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. Fifth on the list, MP.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Randall. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Smith. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Milton kicks to Edwards. And here's Randall. He's got 13. Baron Shea.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dive by Julius.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Plays it up off the glass. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Edwards. Hilton the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range games, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fan guys are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking. Mavericks leading by 5. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. There's Jackson Davis out there with MP. Then there's Hicks, and it's Newton in at the point guard. Bounce pass from Randall. Pass to Strus. Back to McDaniel. Here is Hawkins. Pocket 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Unloads. Rebound by Smith. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Hawkins with it. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Smith with some nice deep.
Just a solid performance on the interior. Rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hawkins kicks to Gobert. Randall right side. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Smith left side. Four on the clock. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking the back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Smith.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mets.
Their fast break plays seem unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
A double-team Powell. Throws it down. What an assist!
Even double team, he had the vision to see the opening.
Oh, and he's slamming it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Now, here's Milton. Now Edwards. He'll tip it. Oh, takes the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give the chance from the and one.
And both free throws good for MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And it's blocked. Now here's Milton. D right up. Buries the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Does not go. And Milton's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Randall. Oh, in right time and right place, defending big. Mavericks leading by 8. MP. That does not go. Minnesota shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Smith there for the rebound. Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot. And good! He hits it again.
Night after night, he has been unbelievable scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency. MP inside. Oh, one-handed!
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Rebounded by Randall. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had
Unbelievable effort by you tonight.
I was having some fun out there.
Kevin, over to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so
We're about ready to start.
Peace.